All right, questions for Rob. We'll go Bob Schron.
Hey, Robert, how are you, man?
So what's up? I'm good.
Good to see you. Hey, Robert, has this been obviously it's a unique situation, but have practices have settled in the couple of weeks? Are you feeling like you're getting a rhythm and feeling more and more integrated with the team after such strong performances toward the end before the shutdown?
That just comes with motivation from the teammates. Like we said before, we know we're in an unusual situation, but I think we're getting past that part and realizing what we're here for, and just leaning on each other, depending on each other to raise our spirits up and give it our all.
Mark D'Amico.
Rob, how are you, man?
So what's up?
Brad just got on here and he talked about the second unit being a real bright spot that he has seen so far in practices, and he's really, looking forward to seeing how that second group can impact the team even more so now when the season restarts. Where have you seen that group, including you, improve? And if there are any particular players that you've seen really grow and who really look different now than they did before the hiatus?
As far as different looking players, I'll go Romeo and Carson. And as far as the second group, you got that chip on your back, on your shoulder when you're playing against the first group, so you always want to bring it. And I feel like maybe in previous practices before the season ended, the second group would get down on themselves, and just stop competing. But now, we're fighting back. A lot of trash talk makes them more competitive, but like I said, the second group is just starting to show more effort.
All right, now we have a question for Gary Washburn, who is in attendance. Gary?
What did you do during the hiatus to stay in shape, and how meaningful was it that you spent that time with your daughter and was able to just do daddy time during those 3 months? I mean, how did you balance that to work but also be dad?
Yeah. I had to see as much as I could over those 3 months, just because we knew what situation we were coming into with the bubble. But as far as conditioning wise, it was 2 miles every day, sprints in every day. Went back home, got some good work in with one of the trainers. Shout out Coach Prue, one of the best trainers I worked with. And just being around people that motivated me. Staying at home, staying around the people who helped me get. So I feel like that was a good deal.
The hip, how's the hip?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
So you 100% healthy now and everything? Were you 100% when the season got suspended, or were you still kind of laboring a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like I was laboring a little bit. I was back, but I definitely feel like this time off, helped me get my body back right.
All right, Tom Westerholm.
Hey, Rob, you mentioned Carson and Romeo. Looks pretty good. What specifically have you seen from those guys?
Just more aggressiveness, more of realizing what they're capable of, and just leaning on each other, being able to take criticism all around game. I'm proud of those guys. I feel like they're growing up a lot as far as being on the court.
All right, Taylor Snow.
Hey, Rob. Speaking of growth from the rookies, Taco was just telling us how he feels like he's improved since he's gotten down there. What do you feel like he's improved on most, and also how beneficial is it for you bigs going up against him in practice?
We love Taco because Taco is taking any challenge that's thrown at him. Sometimes Taco may play the middle of the zone the whole practice, guarding everybody, but he never shies away from anything. He wants to be different. He doesn't want to be known as a 7-footer that can't move, and you can see the progress that he's making. You can see that he's grinding, and he want to be known for different stuff, and you can't do nothing but respect.
Final question for Rob, John Corrales.
Hey, Rob. One of the biggest things that you've said you had to work on was a lot of the communication, being vocal, really calling out from the back of the defense. But with the hiatus, obviously, that's something that you need to be playing basketball to really get better at. How much did the hiatus hurt in that respect, and how hard is it getting back into that aspect of the game?
I feel like that just comes, like I said, with your teammates leaning on you and knowing that even though the hiatus did stop it a little bit, just knowing that you lead people in different ways. Everyone is a leader to someone, no matter your age or whatever. So I feel like I have a big defensive presence, and my teammates tell me, you know, if you see something on the court, defense, speak up. You know, people listen to you because of your presence. So that just comes with the motivation from them.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
Appreciate it.